Hello and welcome to New Mod Friday, the segment slash episode each week in which a new mod is added to the mix. Um, wow. Okay. Right. So this week's new mod is Farmer's Delight, and in keeping with that, it's time to finally put together this project I set shit aside for. Goodness, I don't even remember when. That was a while ago now. Um, But first, I have a couple of loose odds and ends I wanted to wrap up and roll up or whatever first. So let's deal with that. First of which, with Spelunkery, is in the mine shaft, just a bit over. Oh goodness, where am I? I want to say that way from here. I've been doing some digging, and I have. Oh, there you go. A bunch of diamonds. A whole lot of diamonds. Um, So I will be making diamond tools in the near future. I do want to be a bit conservative with my diamonds. I want to preserve them because I don't. They're useful. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm talking. I'm not gonna be blowing all my diamonds on stupid stuff right away. Um, actually though, um, there is one thing I'm gonna make, and that's gonna tie into our second thing. Loose end number two is this chest in here, next to the main house. I've got this box of various little odds and ends and quirky little hard to categorize things that I've been hanging on to that I've gotten from chests and monster boxes and whatnot. The couple of main things of focus are these hearts of diamond. I've got dynamite, which I can throw, but I don't really feel like blowing anything up right now. Oh, I will not be going to retrieve that. That is going to stay there for some time. Oops. As well as these dust buns. The parachute's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not sure how to open these. Oh, ooh, okay, these are junk. Good to know. I kind of thought there'd be something more interesting in the dust bunnies. But anyways, the heart of diamond is a novel little thing from Quark, and it makes this, the Pickering, which if I, oh, it even brings the items back to me. Oh, that's really cool. So yeah, this is gonna be a really indispensable tool. I have a spare heart of diamond, so I could always just make another if this one breaks. Um, oh, it has an upgrade too. See, there's a bunch of cool stuff. There's a bunch of cool stuff. That wraps up that. And so I'd say it's probably about time to get building. I've thought a lot. Nope. Nah, cow's gonna be important later, possibly, about how I want to do this. And what I want this to look like. Though I'm not sure how quickly. I don't want this video to be super long. I want this to be done in a reasonable amount of time. Um, so I suppose I should start with laying some foundations. Okay, so I've laid down a bit of a foundation based on my outline. Um, I've got sort of a rounded, it didn't come out as rounded looking as I'd like. Oh, that's going to be a staircase later. It's going to stay kind of empty for now, but that's going to eventually be a staircase. Got a little kitchen area there, and then this is going to be sort of the main body of the restaurant. And I kind of want to put a porch out here eventually, like a balcony or something. I've not yet decided what I want to make that out of. So I mean, that'll be towards the end. So the next thing is putting up the walls, the main walls, which I've decided are going to be out of trumpet wood. More specifically, primarily stripped trumpet wood. Oh, those need to be this. And I'm going to go around the whole building and and do this. The walls are up, and the next step would probably be the roof. Although I don't want to just do cut after cut after cut. So I think I might take a stop on the exterior for a moment. It's a bit flat on most sides, so I do want to see if I can come up with a way to resolve that. I think I'm going to put in some windows, actually. Make some panes. As well as I want to grab the furnishings I've decided upon. Such as, I want a nice, that is rather large. Okay. What can I use to shrink the painting? I've not yet decided exactly where I want the painting to go. Though I'm feeling front here may actually be better as a window. So let's... yeah, alright, I'll do a 2x3 window here. Window, and then on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can probably do a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Although, I'm not entirely sold on 2 of them. How's it look from outside? You know what? It looks fine. This place is meant to have a lot of natural light anyway, so screw it. Big window. And then I'll start placing down. Here, let's get the scaffold out of here for now. Tables on tables is not how you should do things. I'll start placing in some chairs. Chairs here. Oh, I don't want them in front of the door. Another one here, maybe? There we go. I didn't really think through actually how similar the scaffold tables would look to the bamboo floor. The floor might get changed later, or the tables. But that's not going to be happening now. I've made my decisions. And I suppose this back wall can be a painting. So let's do something like that. What block does it decide the painting based on? I don't understand. Oh, it's because it's a fence, isn't it? It's rather large. Something like that, perhaps? Alright, Street Fighter it is. And then next will be the kitchen. Alrighty, in here in the kitchen, I have this wall that I kind of need to cover up with something, and I think the immediate instinct is going to be a few cabinets. Though I think I will place in here a refrigerator with a stove over here. That is going to need, there we go. And cabinets next to it, I will, oh, this is much more cramped than I initially had thought, isn't it? Place a smaller sort of counter over here. Oh, that's rotation locked. Cutting board upon it. Cooking pot there. And the final one can go there. In the corner. Ooh, in the corner. I didn't think this through. Hold on. I'm going to grab more trumpet. It should not be here. That corner can have some rotation lock. Corner can just be filled in. And the ceiling in here is just going to be stone. So these blocks, these 4 blocks, I suppose the stove less so. I believe the stove can be substituted for a campfire. I don't want the cooking pot in there. These kind of make up the bread and butter of Farmer's Delight. And I do want to do a little bit of cooking here because I'm sick and tired of eating nothing but melon. So okay. I need to make some bottles because I was looking at some recipes and I've got a bunch of ingredients in this chest here. If I can remember. You know, I'm gonna take a quick sleep real quick and be right back. I've gathered the ingredients for the things I want to make. The first of which is this glowberry custard, which is going to... Ooh, I don't have a crafting table in here. Here. Time to swap one of these out, I suppose. I suppose this one can be swapped for a crafting table. And this will just go in there. So, if I divide the milk up into bottles, I can make more efficient use of it. And with that, I can do glowberry, sugar, milk, and an egg. And that will start cooking automatically with no fuel. While that is cooking, I can do a sugar bottle and some melons to make melon juice. Oop, spit an empty bottle at me. Glowberry custard. Phenomenal. Fantastic. And lastly, the third thing I wanted to make. It's dough. Put this down there. Chop it up into pasta. I give a... Where's the bowl? A bowl in here. I put in pasta. I put in tomato. I put in... Oh, there we go. A slice of fish. And some squid ink. Oh, I can drink this anytime. Minor instant health. Right, okay, so Farmer's Delight loves to give foods different effects for differentiating them and making you actually eat a variety of different foods. Although I don't think I will actually be eating any of these now. I may eat the squid ink pasta over the course of this. That's the cooking. Cooking is really cool. There's a lot of different foods. All of these are different dishes. There's sandwiches, there's dumplings, there's pies. It's just all manner of things. And I do want to do more cooking. But the focus here is I want to get this build done. So, on to the next step. Okay, the next thing is I kind of noticed that I might want to have a chimney on a building like this, where cooking is occurring and there's a fire in effectively a fireplace, the stove. I may want to put some stairs or slabs here to shape this later. First things first is really just going to be putting the bricks out here. I'm going to grab a couple stairs. 2 stairs and 1 batch of slabs. And we'll see how this looks. There we go. So that's the chimney. For now, until I do the roof. The next thing is going to be, first of all, I suppose, deciding on a material for the ceiling of the main room. And I'm kind of feeling these tatami blocks. To me, they look very like, I don't know, like the kind of ceiling you'd see in like, I don't know, a school maybe. But it just gives me ceiling feelings. So I'm gonna be filling the ceiling with this sort of wickery texture. So I also need to make a bunch more of the block. So, be right back. The restaurant isn't nearly done. The last major aspect is going to be the roof. And I do have a fairly solid plan for what it is going to look like. I'm not exactly certain on what I'm going to do with the empty space above the kitchen just yet. In terms of just filling it in. In fact, I think it's just going to be solid stone. And I will cut to when I've got this all placed down. Alright, so I put the roof on. And if I'm completely honest, I'm not the happiest with how this is looking. Oh, interesting. I don't know what this nourishment thing does. Did that give me an advancement? Kind of looked like it gave me an advancement. Nourishing. Prevent you from getting exhausted or hungry for a while. Alright, so I think that means I can run around all I want and I'm not going to run out of hunger, which is cool. It gave me back the bowl. So I think the next step is probably going to be trying to figure out some way of giving some more depth to this. I think step one is probably going to be a little bit of like a porch thing. Oh, I'm going to need to move these chests. They'll be gone at the end. Not a big deal. Although, here, I can use maybe some jungle wood. I can only do it downwards. You cannot build upwards in that way. Let's reach around. What am I doing? I have scaffolding. I'm not really sure what I was planning originally with the jungle wood. The jungle wood, what's it called? Fences? But I'm not, I don't mind the jungle with the trumpet. It's not bad. It's not a bad look. And then, alright, here's what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna swap out the corners of the red, and I'm gonna put sort of a ledge over top of this balcony porch thing. I think I might, actually no, I took forever. I took forever dilly-dallying around. I died to an Enderman. I might include some of the building, sped up, or I suppose might have. At this stage, it's been determined from the viewer's perspective. But I think I'm happy with how this is for now. This area is gonna be its own project later on. However, for the inside and like the main building, I learned glowberries can be placed in. Oh, that is from quark. Okay, I'm curious why it doesn't. Doesn't mention it in JEI like it does for a lot of the other stuff. That you can put in there because of quark. But glowberries emit light in flower pots, and I think that's really cool. Actually, it's really pretty looking. So I've switched out the torches for those. And out here I've got a lantern, And there's nothing really special going around the back. I think this is probably the worst looking side. Um, so any suggestions about back here would be greatly appreciated. If I don't get any, I'm sure I'll figure something out. Um, but yeah, I think that's gonna do it here for today. Um, got a lot more experimental on the video side of things, I think. I wanted to try out cutting stuff and and like skipping through a lot of the building. And well, I guess I'm gonna see how it turns out. I don't know yet. I've not edited anything yet, so um. Ooh, actually, this is a really stupid detour. Um, yeah, I'm gonna eat this custard and ooh, I'm glowing. Peace.